with the running back. Shakes off the defender. Makes him talk to the hand. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking for a deep man. Snags it down the right side. Touchdown, UCF! Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Got enough for the first. They bring him down with the big play. Will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
The Knights want to move quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going very up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RBI.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
Keep the foot on the pass.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up.
And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
That kind of play will put into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's gone. Ripping off a good chunk inside their 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Fights off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Jackson gonna throw it. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Knights, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he's loose and hit. The give to the tailback. Finds a little space. Got the first down and still on his feet. Turning on the Jets. Inside. And he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Knights. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Using his legs at slot. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
This defense obviously knows.
Here's the handoff. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run them up.
There he goes! And he'll take it to the... From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Powers through the defender. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll leave it with him. Gives him the tough stiff arm. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Knights just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Handoff to the lone back. Knocked down in the backfield. And boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting it to the ground.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Here we go, here we go. And up from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Jackson will throw. And he's got him. Turning it on. He'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, you see! They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fox. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Fox. Gives him the big stiff arm. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter. And already, this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow.
He wants to go deep. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Fights the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. There he goes. Smashes him with the stiff arm. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. The Knights, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. They bring him down with the big play. Will move the sticks.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him with that last play. Now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Choosing the stiff arm. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the back. They bring him down, and not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
The Knights kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Give to the running back. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities, throwing the football down the field in the RPO game.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Jackson will throw. Swings it out to his running back. Oh, he's got some space. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Can't get him to the ground. Has the sticks, and he may get more. Dragged down at the 40. of 10 on that one. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. They'll give it to him again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Knights can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, running back gets the give. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The Knights come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Off over the middle, it's Fox. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Knights line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. On the ground. Touchdown! On the run, it's good. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Knights headed quickly to the line. Leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a big...
The Knights really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Jackson gonna throw it. This pass is caught by the back, but not inbounds, and it'll be fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Trying to do it on the ground. Smithers into space. Breaks into the open. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Knights come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Takes a shot. Round the spike of defense. And they add 6 more. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll pull it on the read. This sophomore stopping him short of the first down line. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, we'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The throw makes the grab. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, UCF! And they take it in for 6 more. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Jackson will throw. A strike downfield. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the back. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. The Knights want to crank the tempo.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. The inside handoff. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's gone. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. The Knights will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up. Takes it the other way. That's 20. Touchdown, Knights. They want that clock to run. There he goes. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. The Knights, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great...
Handoff from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. A lot of urgency for this offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
The This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first downs. So you have to be able to run. What a great run there. On 3rd-and-1 situation, though, David, that has got to be demoralizing for a defense because they were packed up close to the line of scrimmage expecting run on that.
They're playing aggressive, but great offenses have the ability in predictable situations like 3rd-and-1 to get first downs. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Looking for a gap. It's Love. Breaks up the 20. Bulldozes his way through. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so...
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football. On the ground, it's Bob. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. The Knights will hustle to the line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you...
gives it on the option. Makes it past the marker. Still running at the 40. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, UCF! Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the ground with the back. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Finds the tight end. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. The Knights come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Jackson gonna throw it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They'll start this drive with a pass. Safe little shovel pass. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Right down the gut of the field. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown! Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Unleashes one. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. Looking for a crease. It's Love. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the count. It's 5. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Thrust that arm out. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go right back to it. That's 20. He's got space.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Now they're going to throw it. He's going for the goal line. And they will score. Touchdown, UC.
Where's the defense?
They'll keep it on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They'll go right back to him. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. The Knights want to pick up the tempo. Jackson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. Finally, David, they get something.
Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency in getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Richardson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Puts it out on the screen. Shows him the stiff arm. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. On first down from the 13-yard line. They'll give it to the back. He breaks a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Jackson gonna throw it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. From the gun, running back on the move. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Makes the grab, it's low. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get the turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense.
The Knights buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Smashes ahead. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Knights have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Gets it out fast. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get...
Breaks into the open. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Got him downfield. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Knights will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. At the 35, he's got room. Racing to the right. Touchdown, UCF! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. To the ground. He's got it again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Knights are in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Jackson will throw. Puts it in the air. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to...
Turning it on! Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Looking for the end zone. They're going to run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Turns it loose. Found a seam. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now. And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling in.
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, UCF! And they add 6 more to the board. Give to the single back. Jukes his way for more. There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
The Knights moving quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestled him. Give to the running back from the shotgun. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. The Knights in the hurry up. All right, guys, let's talk a little UCF. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Hard running there. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he's got some space. They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
Leaves it with the running back. Runs through a tackle. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Jackson gonna throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. And He really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for room. It's Love. Past the 30. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. He has 89 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll run it here on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he'll step into the end zone. This offense has it with really good field position. The give on the inside. Got the first down and more. Finish the run in the end zone. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. The Knights want to move quickly. The give to the tailback. Crosses the 45. He's running free down the middle. The 10. Touchdown Knights. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. They got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
David, this guy's showing us.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Love. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Not enough space. And he rolls it in for a score. Touchdown, UCF.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball run? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And
now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Here's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Grabbed over the middle. It's Love. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown Knights. A great catch and run for and the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started.
Here we go, here we go.
he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Well, there's another outstanding run. You've been seeing that all season long. I think we all expected this guy to be really good as a true freshman. I don't know if anybody expected this. The fact that he's in the Heisman race as a true freshman, that's just ridiculous.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on.
Well, this guy has exceeded all expectations all season. We knew and we thought he would be talented and he'd leave a mark on the offense. I don't think anybody expected him to be in the Heisman race this late in the season as a true freshman. He is just special.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Gets the back moving. Jackson will throw. Fires it. Tosses it incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete. I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Looking to fire. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Third and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. They'll run it from the gun. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, UCF! And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses at it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, move on.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their...
Hits the afterburner. He got a snap and just dusted the field.
This offense is so good. Man, they can...
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Showing off ball. Just keeps moving. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Man, this guy has had a tremendous season. When you're getting mentioned for the Heisman Trophy as a true freshman running back, that is absolutely insane. And you've seen it all throughout the years. The big plays, the explosiveness, the speed. This guy has been unbelievable.
Jackson gonna throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Takes the handoff. It's locked. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Knights in a good spot here with second and short. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, second and 8 coming up. The Knights racing to the line in a hurry up. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's locked. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun on third down. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Line gets set, first down. The give to the back. Gets it past the marker. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and
he's going for the goal line. Touchdown, UCF! Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And this offense has been the story through two quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency.
things to do. Keeping it on the ground with a single back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Looking to throw on first down. The short hands. It's Markwick. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Golden Bears with a big opportunity to take this sudden change and make it sudden points. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The play action fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this defense is bringing the heat enough. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. A third down try for the offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle. It's Markwick. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Already showing signs of a slugfest as they try to build on this 6-3 lead. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Pocket breaking down. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. First play of the period, first down here.
Here we go, here we go.
Tight end now in motion. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love.
Let's go, let's go.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew it.
There he goes! They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up the first down. And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Golden Bears have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll ride the hot hand. And they pick up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this... The Golden Bears, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Rodgers. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rushes on it, and the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes. He'll start this drive. Catch in the middle, it's the play. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Got a man. It's Rodgers. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. On target. He'll be brought down at He makes the grab. Makes the stop at the 32, and he picks up 10 on that play.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the DB and his target.
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Rogers. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll go to the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy. The first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it. At this point, that looked like a pretty good run.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. And tackled there by the defense.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quick handoff. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's get...
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Get it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Really? Are you kidding me?
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Come on, dude.
Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Ready, ready.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Sure hands, it's Rodgers. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense got him at the 27. 2nd down now after the sack.
It's not like we can freeze the defense.
Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. That big fella up front just won his one-on-one battle and got to the quarterback.
And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to beat the guy in front of you, and great job by using your hands, getting by that first initial guy, and then getting to the quarterback. And the hard part a lot of time is getting him on the ground. Nice job by the big lineman.
He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. It just... Looking to throw on 1st down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Golden Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things.
Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of